Glad you're back with us, Mobius One. Let's get to it. Free Erusian rebel forces have started making noise again. When the Circum-Pacific War ended, the world's military forces were turned on their heads, giving the rebels access to both plenty of weapons and funding. Over the past few years, they've gone from an unsophisticated terrorist group to an increasing global threat. Usia's still rebuilding under the IUN. We cannot allow war to break out again. That's why I put in a request to have you assigned to the newly established IUN PKF. That look in your eyes tells me you haven't lost it. That's what I hoped. Free Erusia has commenced with activities all around the continent. They cannot be allowed to expand their forces. That's where you come in, Mobius One. Let's begin the briefing. The Baden Peninsula radar site to the northwest of us here at Fort Grays has picked up a number of unidentified aircraft. They've ignored all warnings from the IUN and PKF and are making their way towards our base. As the IUN has air traffic control over all of Usia, we're almost certain the crafts belong to the Free Erusians. You guys will scramble immediately, visually identify the aircraft, and then use your radios to order them to land. If attacked, you have permission to engage them in combat. Waste no time destroying them. Mobius One, sortie.
Tactical Fighter Wing, this is the Albatross Control Tower. Do you copy?
This is Omega 11. Shoot loud and clear. Over.
Mobius One, you have permission to take off right after Omega 11. After takeoff, you'll be under command of the AWAC Sky-Eye. Contact the unidentified aircraft and order them to land. Wind is 130 degrees at 18 knots. We are good for takeoff. Omega 11, you are cleared for takeoff.
Okay! Go! Go! Go!
Omega 11 is in the air. Mobius 1, stand by. Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Keep an eye on approaching fighters. If they get close, we're done. Reserve a number of bogeys. Increasing alert. Situation report. Something's happening.
Altitude restriction lifted.
This is AWAC Sky-Eye of the 118th Tactical Fighter Wing. You'll be under our command from here on out. Omega 11, follow Mobius 1. This could turn into a firefight.
I hope this guy's the real deal.
You'll find out if he is soon enough. Everyone will. up several unidentified aircraft. Omega 11, try contacting them via radio.
Unidentified aircraft. This is the IUN PKF. Unidentified aircraft has a radar lock on us.
Missile.
Bandits fired.
Missile.
The unidentified aircraft are confirmed hostile. Weapons free. Engage. Don't let them near the base.
Wilco.
Missile.
Locked on enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy got a plane. I'm going after him. Maintain altitude airbase. I'm hit.
Bandit locked on.
We have superior numbers. This will be over quickly.
You're behind on target kills. Missile launch.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Omega 11, Fox 2.
Enemy firing. Wait on lock.
Omega 11, attack missed.
Enemy behind you. Stay sharp. Missile in the air.
Locked on bandit.
Don't let them near the bomber. We're moving so fast. Those two respond. Those two. Damn it.
Missile.
Enemy got a plane. We're going after him.
Omega 11, attack missed.
Locked on bandit.
Omega 11, locked on bandit. Mobius 1, you're targeted. Missed.
We're taking enemy fire. We need air support.
Nice. Omega 11, entering cloud.
Crap, we're too slow. No escorts.
Send for help! The base is falling!
Move it ASAP. We're completely exposed up here. We're too heavy to maneuver. I can't get away. We're losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out.
Missile fired. Missile hit. Enemy destroyed.
Oh yeah, that was amazing! This is Viper 2. I've arrived and I'm aware of the situation.
Viper 2 and Rapier 1, assist Mobius 1. All aircraft, rejoin formation.
You're new here, so I'll fill you in. This guy's the real deal. I can't stand on time of pilots. Such candor. I mean, you said too much. I'll be the judge of that.
We're picking up something new on radar.
We have lost all the Bone Squadron. Do we keep going? The enemy's en route for the two bandit. Viper 2, can you look after yourself for a bit? I'll watch your backs too. Look up. The clouds look ominous.
Mobius 1's takedown confirmed. Mission failed. We're picking up something new on radar.
We have lost all of Bone Squadron. Do we keep going? The enemy's en route. Flight school. Viper 2, can you look after yourself for a bit? I'll watch your backs too. Down at least one.
I didn't sign up for cloud combat. My wings are icing up.
Viper 2, bandit.
Mobius 1, enemy down. Fox 2.
Warning, bandit on your six. Hey, did you see the ribbon emblem?
Something just came up on our radar. Looks like enemy reinforcements. There's an enemy unit approaching the base. Take it out.
Half remaining. Mobius 1 again. Hey, 11, pay attention. Stop staring at Mobius 1. On target 6. Bandit in my sight. What are we here for? Just to look good? Breaking! Bandit in my sight. Fox 2.
Viper 2, break.
Viper 2, it looks like we're running out of targets. Will you be okay without me? We have to do this, for Russia's sake. Find the leader. Spot trails.
Resurgent rock. Breaking ledge.
Breaking lock.
Watch your special weaponry ammo.
System in the air. Target 6. Any alert? One of them is dangerous. Breaking. Target acquired. Depth state. Locked on. Enemy on your six.
Mobius 1, bandit locked on.
Hostile has a lock. Breaking. We got moves. Behind you. Breaking. Dive down to evade. Hostile has a lock. Breaking.
Missile hit.
Caution. Bullet.
Mobius 1, missile fired.
We're being bombed. Everybody take shelter. Don't get caught out in the open. Taking fire. Base operability is declining rapidly.
We're picking up something new on radar.
We have lost all of Bone Squadron. Do we keep going? The enemy's en route. Viper 2, can you look after yourself for a bit? I'll watch your backs too.
Caution.
Time these guys remembered how to fight. Evade that missile!
Mobius 1 locked on enemy.
Warning, bandit on your six.
Mobius 1,
Mobius 1.
Something just came up on our radar. Looks like enemy reinforcements. There's an enemy unit approaching the base. Take it out.
Viper 2, it looks like we're running out of targets. Will you be okay to count me? This was Bone's deadly fate. We have to do this, for Ruzia's sake. Find the leader. Number 5, locked on bandit.
This is Viper 2. I've been spiked.
Missile, break!
Watch your special weaponry ammo.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius 1, bandit
Missile.
down.
Not getting away this time. Behind you, break!
Mobius 1, locked on. Target hit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy is fled. I can't break this bastard.
Missile.
This one is
Missile.
spiked.
Missile.
Missile cruising to base.
Missile.
Time down to evade.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Viper 2, it's just a decoy. Get armed down. Evade. Take him.
Mobius 1, you've been spiked. Evade that missile.
Target acquired.
Missile.
Something like this.
Missile. Missile.
The enemy's got a veteran pilot.
Missile.
Enemy
Missile.
is fled.
Missile. Missile.
Base is back. Break away. Viper 2, break. The base.
Enemy on your stick. I've got the enemy's tail. Moving to attack. Over forward. Please on that one.
Missile.
Let's see how they like this.
Missile.
3 targets remaining.
Missile.
Mobius 1, the enemy fired a missile.
Attack missed. Mega 11, I'm circling behind you. Shake him.
He's got one behind you.
Missile. Missile.
2 targets remaining.
Now it's just us. We're being eaten. You bandit. This one's mine.
That's a block.
Target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
That's what we're here for. Just a look
Missile.
ahead.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attack missed. Locked on.
Missile.
Let's see how they like this.
Missile.
One of them is dangerous.
Missile.
Escaping line. Breaking.
Missile.
Missile closing.
I've got the enemy's tail. Moving to attack. Enemy missile. Evading. Behind you. Break.
One target remaining.
Mobius 1, bandit locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Let's see how they like this. Enemy is fled.
A bandit has a lock on you.
Missile.
Dodge that missile.
Missile.
Behind you. Break. Locked on. I can't break this bastard's lock.
Mobius 1, locked on.
Locked on. Mobius 1 has shot down a bandit.
We're not picking up anything on radar. Mission accomplished. Good work. Watch all you like. There will be more battles. Until then, we rest. Return to base.
This is the Albatross Control Tower. AWAC Sky Eye, we'll take it from here. 3,200 meters to carrier. You're too fast, lower speed. 1,600 meters to carrier. Landing confirmed. Excellent landing. Nice job, Mobius 1. Nice work. Now go and get some rest before your next sortie.
Thanks to your efforts, the unidentified aircraft was taken down. You've helped us make it clear that it belonged to Free Arusia. I have some guys looking into the enemy's motivations. I'm afraid it's looking like things could get pretty ugly. For now, Mobius looks to have delayed the enemy's plans. We need a closer eye on the enemy's movements, and you should be ready to move out at any moment. Let's get on with the briefing. 1816 Bomber Squadron is almost here. However, we got a report of what seemed to be Free Arusian aircraft approaching them. Air intercept is at the squadron's ETA. Your mission is to ensure our air superiority around the base and to protect the bombers. As of now, we cannot tell whether they're after the bombers or this base. Be ready to take on anything thrown at you.
Mobius 1, sortie.
B-52 is making an emergency landing. Clear the runway. Prioritize Mobius 1.
I'm going up first.
Good. You can launch together. Mobius 1, formation takeoff. Form next to Kaiser 2. crash! Extinguish the flames.
This is Sky Eye. Do you read? Take off first, then we're going to launch the AWACS after you.
It'll be a sitting duck.
Secure air superiority.
Mobius 1, take off at once.
In this mess?
Because of the mess! Bomber inbound! Go around! Go around!
We're coming down. Watch out. Keep to it.
Caution.
Mobius 1, altitude restriction lifted. Excellent takeoff.
Caution.
We're counting on you.
Interceptors inbound. You idiots are late. This is Viper 2. Bandit acquired.
All aircraft cleared hot.
Caution. Pull up.
This is Sky Eye, requesting takeoff clearance.
Denied. Not clear.
Copy that, tower.
They're leaving. Be alert.
This is Viper 2. Locked on bandit.
Locked on enemy.
Damn it. You got away. A bandit has a lock on you.
Missile.
Mobius 1, missile incoming. Okay, box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Those latecomers can really move. Missile incoming. Bandit on your 6. I'll take care of the last bandit.
Good luck. Breaking away. Got away.
Break! Escaping line. Breaking! Bandit on your 6.
On the bandit 6. Fine. Omega 11. Box 2.
That was for Greymouth 2. Enemy confirmed. Omega 11. Let's get him. Can't see any allies. Some skilled interceptors might be left. How'd it get bad so fast?
This is Sky Eye. It'll be impossible to defend the base if we can't detect the enemy. They're requesting takeoff clearance.
Copy. You are cleared for takeoff.
Copy that, tower.
Go around!
Missile.
This is Viper 2. Locked on
Missile.
bandit.
Missile.
Enemy evaded my attack. Locks on. Enemy has a lock on me.
Okay, box 2.
Watch out, bandit on your 6. Rabbit, seat on his tail.
Missile.
Speed up.
Omega 11. Attack miss. Bandit
Missile.
locked on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attacking from the rear.
Missile.
Attack failed.
This is Viper 2. Locked on bandit.
Watch out, bandit on your 6.
Escaping lock. Breaking away.
Missile.
Launch that missile.
Missile.
Got the enemy in my
Missile.
sight. Fox 2. Fox 2. Omega 11. Attack miss.
Draw the enemy's attention here. Evade that missile. Watch your tail. Bandit sighted. Bandit flashed.
Missile.
Mobius 1 got another one.
Missile.
Mobius 1, you've been sniped. Fox 2. Fox 2. Got the enemy in my sight. Mobius 1, you're torched.
Can't shake him.
Altitude restriction lifted.
Copy that, tower.
Sky Eye, what's your gadget range?
Just around the base. My altitude's still low. Flanker down. All enemy aircraft confirmed down. Radar detection range has expanded. Picking up enemy ground forces in area around East Substation. That substation powers the base. the substation immediately. Target sunk.
Missile.
Dodge that missile!
Missile. Missile.
If we don't stop them,
Missile.
their shells will hit the substation!
Missile.
I've got this.
Missile.
Attacking.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. Missile. Caution.
Missile launched.
Caution. Pull up.
Find shelter and hide.
Missile.
Dodge that missile!
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Two.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Keep attacking aircraft! All we need to do is slow them down.
Mobius 1, locked on.
The substation was hit and the control building was damaged! Alpha substation,
Missile.
check status.
Missile. Missile.
Aircraft spotted!
Missile.
Aircraft!
Half of the units taken out.
That's the thrum of our
Missile.
blade!
Missile. Missile. Caution.
How did they manage to clear down our numbers with that? Command, situation is bad.
Caution.
We sustained damage! Half the battery containers are out! They can have them. As long as the transformers work, we're fine.
Put the assault force and hurry up and get that anti-aircraft gun working!
Missile away.
Caution.
Watch your
Pull up.
special weaponry
Missile.
ammo.
Missile on its
Missile.
way.
Enemies after the substation have been destroyed.
Start the safety check. Make sure you're extra careful when you turn the electricity back on. Those guys are putting their lives at risk protecting us. Let's get this place back online.
Wait, what's this? All aircraft, the base is under attack from enemy ground units. Return immediately. It seems this was the enemy's objective all along. Locked on enemy.
Aircraft overhead!
Target sunk.
I can hear aircraft. They must have found our position. Prepare the
Missile. Missile.
Something appeared on radar. Enemy reinforcements are approaching the base. Take them down.
All aircraft, prioritize the air superiority.
Missile.
We can beat them.
Missile.
They're coming from above.
Missile.
Don't let them damage more. Where's the base? It's all over.
Target sunk.
Let's see how they like this. Missile, break!
This is Viper 2. Lock on base.
Missile.
Spread out. As long as we're near their base, they won't be able to fire on us so easily. Enemy on your 6. Bandit in my sight.
Missile. Zero.
Special weaponry empty.
My target.
This is Viper 2. Heading for the clouds.
Missile.
Can't take much more.
Missile.
No, it's not resistance from the
Missile.
base. The enemy sent one of their best
Missile.
pilots.
Missile.
The defense is on ropes.
Caution. Missile.
The base had missile.
Missile. Missile.
Stay strong.
Missile.
No fade if we take their base.
They're closing.
Missile.
Nice. Target
Missile.
destroyed.
Missile.
Bandit has a lock on you.
Missile.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
All enemy helicopters down.
Missile.
Captain,
Missile.
you're taking heavy fire. Should we continue our assault? Yes. If we take that base, victory will be ours.
Mobius 1 destroyed another bandit. Nice work.
Free to go.
Missile.
Yeah, one pilot.
Missile.
Getting beaten by one guy.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit behind you.
Missile.
Bandit 6. Fine.
Attack missed.
Missile.
Viper 2. Fox 2.
Missile.
Lost too many
Missile.
allies. Heavy fire. Back.
Missile.
Missile closing.
Missile.
The base. The base.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
We
Missile.
need reinforcements now!
Viper to the base. Responded.
Viper 2,
Missile.
focus on air support.
Missile. Missile.
Roger that.
Missile.
deposit remaining.
Missile.
Not about to let Mobius 1 have all the fun.
Fox 2. Fox 2. This is Viper 2. Attack missed.
Bandits behind you. Fox 2.
The only aircraft in the vicinity are allies. Air superiority secured.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy our enemies. Our defense force is fading.
Caution. Missile.
First shell hit! Load the next
Missile.
one!
Caution. Pull up.
The invasion force broke to the final defense line. We're out of options. Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower. We're surrendering. All in-flight aircraft head back to the nearest Allied base.
Wait, what's this? All aircraft, the base is under attack from enemy ground units. Return immediately. It seems this was the enemy's objective all along.
Caution.
Missile fired.
Missile.
Mobius
Missile.
1, target down.
I can hear aircraft. They must have found our position. Defend the AA!
Something appeared on radar. Enemy reinforcements are approaching the base. Take them down.
All aircraft, prioritize the air superiority. We can beat them. Don't let them damage more. If we lose the base, it's all over. They're really hammering us. Can't take much more.
Missile. Missile.
No, it's not resistance from the base. The enemy sent one of their best pilots.
All enemy helicopters down.
Missile.
Charge that missile! Mark allies with the IRP.
Missile.
Escaping
Missile.
radar launch.
Missile. Caution.
Mobius 1, missile fired.
Missile.
Captain, we're taking heavy fire. Should we continue our assault? Yes.
Missile.
If we take that base,
Missile.
victory will be ours.
Missile.
Fox 2.
The first shell hit! Load the next one!
The defense is on the ropes.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit behind you.
Missile.
Behind bandit.
Missile.
Enemy is split.
Missile.
All units,
Missile.
under damage report.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Omega 11, mark on bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Target down.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius 1, entering clouds.
Caution. Pull up.
Bandit on your 6.
Caution.
Stay strong. We can still win if we take their base.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile.
Let's see how they like this.
Behind bandit, going to kill.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius 1 destroyed another bandit. Nice work.
Missile.
3 to go.
Missile.
Yeah, one
Missile.
pilot. We're getting beat by one
Pull
guy.
up. Missile. Missile.
Driven fire can't be
Missile.
real.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Don't stop! Keep running!
Missile. Missile.
We need reinforcements now!
Missile.
Viper to the base. Spot.
Missile.
Viper 2,
Missile.
focus on air support.
Missile. Missile.
Roger that. Don't drop your wingman support.
Missile.
Vehicle. This thing's had it. Attack missed.
Omega 11, mark on
Missile.
bandit.
Missile.
Let's see how they like this.
Gonna take them all.
Behind you. Break.
Missile.
Breaking.
Destroy our enemies. Our defense force is fading.
Guys, we're getting killed.
Missile.
Keep pushing forward.
Missile.
Bandit in my sight.
This one's mine.
Missile incoming. Right, The invasion force broke to the final defense line. We're out of options. Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower. We're surrendering. All in-flight aircraft head back to the nearest Allied base.
Wait, what's this? All aircraft, the base is under attack from enemy ground units. Return immediately. It seems this was the enemy's objective all along.
This is Viper 2. Lock on bandit.
Mobius 1, target down.
I can hear aircraft. They must have found our position. Prepare the AA!
Something appeared on radar. Enemy reinforcements are approaching the base. Take them down.
All aircraft, prioritize the air superiority. We can beat them.
Missile.
Don't let them damage more.
Missile.
If we lose the base, it's all over.
Missile.
Really, we
Missile.
can't take much more of this.
Missile.
No, it's not resistance from the base. The
Missile.
enemy sent one of the best pilots.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Keeping lock. Breaking.
Missile.
First
Missile.
shell hit! Load the next one!
Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
Missile closing. Target sunk.
Caution. Missile.
Captain, we're
Missile.
taking heavy fire. Should we continue
Missile.
our assault?
Missile.
Yes. If we take that base,
Missile.
victory will be ours.
Missile. Missile.
The defense is on the ropes.
Missile.
All enemy helicopters down.
Missile.
Heavy fire. Fall back.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Bandit in my sight.
Missile.
Got the
Missile.
enemy in my sight.
Missile.
Target down
Missile.
confirmed.
Missile. Missile.
Let's see how they like this.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy fled.
Missile.
There are no more enemy
Missile.
ground units. Shoot down all bandits that haven't withdrawn.
A bandit has a lock on you.
Bandit behind you.
Missile.
Mobius 1 destroyed another bandit. Nice
Missile.
work.
Bandit acquired.
Missile.
3 to go.
Missile.
We have one pilot.
Missile.
We're getting beaten by one guy. Lost too many allies. Missile, break.
Flanker down.
Shake him.
Missile.
Okay, I'm behind the enemy. He's going down.
Mobius 1, locked on.
Omega 11, locked on bandit. We need reinforcements now!
Viper to the base. Spotted.
Viper 2, focus on air support.
Missile.
Roger that.
Missile. Missile.
1 bandit remaining.
Not about to let Mobius 1 have all the fun.
Missile.
Base and missile. Viper 2, heading for the cloud.
Missile.
Power to the base cut?
Destroy our enemies. Our defense force is fading.
Omega 11, attack bandit.
Attack missed. Missile away.
Yeah! All right!
The enemies attacking the base were completely eliminated.
Well, we had an amazing pilot, too. Victory is ours! Let's see him try that again! Sky Eye, thanks for the air support. Tell the interceptor unit that we appreciate their work.
Understood. But the guy who got us into the sky is the real MVP behind this victory.
Clear the runway debris. We can't have our base defenders crashing on landing. Mobius 1, I'll provide your landing guidance. Clearing of the runway is complete, but keep an eye out for debris. Reduce your speed. Landing confirmed. That's a perfect landing, Mobius 1. Thanks for the excellent work. Rest up until the next mission.
Impressive, Mobius 1. The other pilots will follow your example.
major operation both in the air and on the ground is not something Free Erusia could manage in previous battles. But our base held in the face of danger. We will make this the turning point of the war. In other words, we're gonna make them regret they couldn't finish this off here and now. Dismissed. We got intel on their plans to transport a WMD. Enemy transport is currently flying above the Waiapolo Mountains. HQ's orders are to capture it. If we can get war crime evidence, we could suppress Free Erusia's activities. At the beginning of the mission, we will approach the transport while attempting radio contact. We will force their landing. Our objective is to capture the plane, but we can shoot it down if the situation goes south. Keep that in mind.
Mobius 1, sortie. All aircraft, maintain formation. Rapier 5, block the transport and demand that they follow orders.
Be careful, Rapier 5.
Don't worry, Mobius 1 is with us.
Protect yourself.
Mission objective sighted.
Continue approach.
Do you think they'll just accept our orders? Impossible. This is Rapier 5. No one's in the cockpit.
It's unmanned.
Missile alert! In the cloud!
Missile.
Again! Lots of bandits!
Missile. Missile.
Mission change. Take down all enemy bandits.
Mark on enemy.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Lock on enemy lost. Be careful around the clouds.
Calling for help!
Missile.
Like this. We lost an ally.
The enemy is in gun range.
Don't get out their paint with the rocks below.
Running low on allies. Breaking lock. Missile in the air. We need to take them down one at a time.
Heading for the clouds.
Mobius 1, missile fired.
This rate will be destroyed.
Mobius 1 locked on enemy.
Ejecting.
Half of the ambushing bandits down.
Enemy squadron's behavior change.
I've got this. Missile incoming.
Follow Mobius 1. We got this. A bandit has a lock on you.
Harrier confirmed down.
We've still got them outnumbered. Right now!
Rapier 5, watch out!
Where did they come from?
Missile incoming.
It's
right!
Target acquired.
Missile.
We've lost Rapier 5.
Missile.
Come on!
Missile.
Where's the enemy?
Missile.
Enemies on radar, a lot of them.
One of those pilots is different.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get out of there!
Missile. 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 Missile.
They can't beat us. Not here. Wonder if the guy that was shot down was
Missile.
a ghost. When someone's recruited, they only make it look like the plane's been shot down. Just seriously.
Missile.
These guys are not ordinary.
Missile.
Should work together to take them down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your six.
You've got one behind you! Bandit locked on!
Missile.
Dodge that missile!
Can't shake 'em.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Dodge that missile!
Missile.
These guys can
Missile.
A bandit has a lock on you!
Missile.
Special weaponry low.
Missile.
Yes, we're just down. Break the channel.
Missile. Missile.
The base had missile!
Missile.
Watch the tail.
Missile.
Can't
Missile.
crush 'em. Let's buy time for our allies to arrive.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Gun lock. Breaking.
Missile. Missile.
Flanker has been
Missile.
destroyed.
Missile.
Mobius 1, bandit closing!
Missile.
Mobius 1,
Missile.
enemy fired a missile!
Missile.
Surround the Grim Reaper.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Nice hit.
Missile.
They've turned the tables on us.
Missile.
It looks like we might have underestimated
Missile.
them.
Missile.
It's the ribbon fighter. The one from the Continental War.
Missile.
I don't
Missile.
think he made it out. Did anybody hear what he said at the end? No. I think it's something.
Bandit locked on!
Ammunition 0. Missile.
3 targets remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius 1, you're targeted!
Missile.
Attack evaded. Pursuing.
2 targets left.
Let's fight. Evading. You got an enemy. Evading.
Locked on enemy. 1 target left. Finish him off.
Hostile has a lock. Breaking. Target acquired. Bandit behind you. Enemy missile evading.
Bandit is down. We're not picking up any more on radar.
This guy's the real deal!
Nice work. Warning. Spotted a glimmer above.
Keep an eye out for threats.
Nothing's on radar!
Stay sharp. Viper has good eyes.
I can't see!
Mobius 1, above! Spotted. 4 fighters in formation.
Missile. Missile.
Stealth. You're cleared hot.
Enemy on my tail. Bandit behind you.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
The enemy's dead.
Missile.
He dodged it. Enemy lock.
Bandit locked on! The base had missile! Mobius 1, you're targeted! They got me!
We've lost Halo 2.
Gunfighter, ribbon fighter confirmed. We need to get the ribbon fighter. Every tail is painted black.
If that's true, those enemies might be the Ghost Squadron. It's the Free Illusia forces from the report. I heard they took out a lot of our allies in a cleanup operation.
Missile.
Let's take it to them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's tough getting stealth fighters to show on radar.
Missile.
If they get behind you, it can be
Missile.
impossible for radar to pick them up.
Missile.
We're in trouble if we lose them.
Bandit locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Contact missile.
Missile.
It's not like they're
Missile.
invisible. We can visually track
Missile.
them.
Missile.
Watch their aircraft and vapors.
Missile. Missile.
Attack missed. These snowy mountains are bright. Don't let them get to you.
Missile.
Run, you've been sniped.
Missile.
Fox 2, 10 minutes.
Stealth fighters can't hide from your eye.
Missile. Missile.
Behind. Second 6.
Missile.
Missile cruising. Evade.
Missile.
A bandit has a lock on you.
Missile.
I'm the enemy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get right away. Enemy locked.
Missile. Missile.
10 minutes.
Missile. Missile.
Missile closing.
Missile.
Evade. Evade.
Missile.
Enemy on my tail.
You'll need to keep track of them visually. Lose them and you'll come to regret it.
Missile.
Target destroyed. Even ghosts go down if you blast them.
Watch what Mobius wants in those points. It's likely he spotted the stealth fighters.
Enemy locked on.
Missile.
Enemy evaded. Continuing fire.
Missile.
Attacking from behind.
Missile.
You're the better pilot by far.
Missile.
Remain calm and close the distance with them.
Missile.
Omega 11, assist Mobius 1.
Missile.
Trying. I just can't keep up with them.
Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Enemy on your rear.
Enemy evaded. Continuing fire.
Missile.
The base has missile.
Missile.
Attack Fox 2.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Hit a point. You can't spot us then.
Mobius 1 down.
Warning. Spotted a glimmer above.
Keep an eye out for threats.
Nothing's on radar.
Stay sharp. Viper has good eyes. Mobius 1. Above.
Missile.
Spotted.
Missile.
4 fighters in formation.
Missile. Missile.
Stealth. Clear hot. Mobius 1 locked on.
Viper 2. Locked on bandit. A bandit has a lock on
Missile.
you.
Missile.
Enemy on my tail.
Missile.
You've got one behind you.
Commencing attack. Commencing attack.
They got me.
Missile.
We've lost Halo 2.
Missile. Missile.
We need to get the ribbon fighter. Every tail's pitch black.
If that's true, those enemies might be the Ghost Squadron. It's the Free Erusea forces from the report.
Missile.
They took out a lot of our allies in the cleanup operation.
Let's take it to them.
Missile.
It's tough getting stealth fighters to show on radar.
Missile.
If they get behind you, it can be impossible for radar to pick them up. We're in trouble if we lose them.
Bandit in my sight.
Missile. Missile.
Missile on his leg. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You'll need to keep track of them
Missile.
visually. Lose them and you'll come to
Missile.
regret it.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Viper 2. Attack him.
Omega 11, assist Mobius 1.
I'm trying. I just can't keep up with them.
Missile.
Attack Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy on your rear.
Missile. Missile.
Quiet. Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius 1. The enemy fired a missile.
These snowy mountains are bright. Don't let them get to you.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Enemy locked on.
Missile.
Enemy evaded. Continuing fire.
on radar. Point your eyes out of the canopy.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Omega 11, marked on deck.
Missile.
Bandit has a lock on you.
Stealth fighters can't hide from your eye.
Missile.
Through.
Missile.
Mobius 1, the enemy fired a missile.
Missile.
Enemy on me.
Missile.
Touch the attack.
Missile.
1, enemy cleaning thieves.
Missile. 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 Missile.
It's likely he spotted the
Missile.
stealth fighters.
Missile.
Target destroyed. Even ghosts go down if you blast them.
Right. Enemy on me.
Stealth fighter splashed. 2 left.
Missile.
Missile. They can't spot us there.
Missile.
Bandit quiet. Locked on.
Target's destruction confirmed. Don't lose sight of the last one.
Missile.
I can do this. I can't withdraw.
Missile. Missile.
They turn this way.
Missile.
They still want to fight. It's not like they're invisible. We can visually track them. Watch their aircraft and vapors. Man, I really hate stealth fighters.
Locked on enemy. You're the better pilot by far. Main comm, close the distance with them. All enemy stealth fighters confirmed destroyed. Great job, Mobius 1.
Is it over? If I come back, we can handle them.
Well done. All units, return to base.
Mobius 1. I can't stand old-timer pilots. Every last old-timer brags about flying with heroes. But I know you. And you're different from the other heroes. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the real Mobius 1.
Rouge's plan was a fake. The fact that we took minimal damage and struck a serious blow to their stealth power is a testament to the Mobius Squadron's skills. But if this was a diversion, what was their true objective? The war with Free Arusia may have entered a new phase. Be on standby. Via Rouge's plan was a fake. The fact that it struck a series, but if this was the war would...
Mobius 1? You must really like flying to watch us train on a day off. Well, I guess you're different from the other guys. Since you're here, why don't you call the aerial maneuvers? Omega Squadron, you heard that?
Omega 2, roger.
Omega 3, roger that.
Omega 4, roger.
Alright, the air show is starting. Touch and go. This exercise has the plane landing, then taking off without stopping.
Omega 2, roger that.
Omega 3, roger.
Omega 4, roger that.
Sailor on roll. This maneuver starts from level flight, and the plane flies pure aileron 360 degrees to the left or right.
Omega 2, roger that.
Omega 3, roger.
Omega 4, roger that.
Commence Shandell. This maneuver has the plane bank at 45 degrees from level into an oblique climbing loop. Commence slice back. This maneuver has the plane bank at negative 45 degrees from level into an oblique descending loop.
Omega 2, roger that.
Omega 3, roger.
Commence single man turn. This maneuver has the plane continually pitching directly upward, allowing it to swiftly turn 180 degrees.
Omega 2, roger that.
Omega 3, roger.
Commence split S. Here the plane pitches downward, allowing it to turn 180 degrees without slowing down.
Omega 2, roger that.
Commence high yo-yo. When a plane is faster than an enemy, use this maneuver to ascend and drastically decelerate. Need to shake off an enemy aircraft. Flares can be used at the same time to evade missiles.
Omega 2, roger that.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead. What? How is that possible?
A tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your men are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Welcome. Trigger, I'm your roadman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. We'll come. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. AVs. I can't tell what's apart. Walking.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Fox 2.
Thanks for the help, Trigger. Glad you're here.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death.
sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and feedback.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country, According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Engage squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Target confirmed destroyed. Nice. Enemies locked on.
Anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! Go for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Vehicle destroyed.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Shred the radar network.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
We aim over clear ground. Concentrate. Has to bail out now.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying underground. Brains, you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a service.
Missile.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Enemy aircraft away from the base.
H2, they have a lock on you.
Go to your SOC 2.
many as you can.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Launch of operations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. Fox 2 UAVs ready to launch. Ready. What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look, they gotta be drones. We spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. It's like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
He escaped into the clouds.
Target was not struck. Don't ice up in there.
Column 3, Fox 2. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I'm rising up.
Mage 2, missile away.
Aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandhar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Evade. Continuing attack.
Missile launched.
Time target and ready to attack.
I'm on his rear. Stand in the fire.
Base 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
Fire working. Failing out.
Do the human thing and put it down.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. I'm hit. I've lost control. Careful. It's a real team in attack.
radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert. We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break! Now!
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. Enemy's locked! Missile hit by friendly!
Can't get a read on these bandits. He's dodging everything I throw at him.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay. Check your status.
Skeleton 3's lost.
What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Not incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They could earlier, or else would have tried to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, what column 2's hit? Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Lockdown hostile. I'm on this one's tail.
I'm still shocked that first log.
Brandon evaded the attack.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Fox 2! Fox 2! My status is fine.
This is Gargoyle 1. Just leaving Operation Airspace on Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. Distance 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Large wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run!
Missile launched.
Got you now. Firing!
Chaffing flares at 0.
Government Main Squadron.
Get those UAVs off of France!
This now is Main Squadron.
Get your asses out.
Damn it, I can't break away! The Main Squadron still have their hot shots. We just might take it out.
Got one of my sights.
Have faith. Column and Main, we owe you a debt. Okay.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-rate aircraft. We must take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off. Not on my watch.
A few seconds to keep hyper dead for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Fox 2.
Missile away.
That's it, Trigger. Their machines don't show many mercy. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble. Mage 2, locking.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. Real impact.
Going for the loader. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Column 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! The boss!
Ammunition 0.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got flown?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
How can I retreat with you pointing on my tail?
Distract a bandit. Fire for some time. Don't think focus. I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank left. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.